Micconope 1851 is James' NIL initiative. And James, you got a big announcement today.
Let's pronounce it right. Let's pronounce it right.
Yeah. I did my best. James didn't correct me. Did I really screw that up? I got to hear James say it one more time here.
It's Micconope 1851. You know what? You tried, Mark. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. At least you tried and have actually done something. Before I get into this announcement, I'm going to state this, and people can say whatever they want to say about me, because our media at FSU has really dropped the ball on a lot of stuff. And I get it. I own Fifth Quarter. And anytime you talk about me, it's technically talking about Fifth Quarter. But these are truly FSU initiatives that are big for everybody. And the fact that you've talked about Rising Spear and the now defunct A50 Warpath, and people have talked about this new one that's coming on, it's just stupid. It's not right. And, you know, we're doing some good things. There's no reason to beef between collectives, but at the same time, we need to let the people know that Florida State is not behind in name, image, and likeness. We're in the forefront. We are competing. It's just things are being done in a manner in which is good. And I've talked to a lot of recruits about their excitement about FSU. And they, again, I promise you, they just want to see us put a competent product on the field. You put a competent product on the field with our coaches that are recruiting well, and with these NIL deals that Rising Spear and us, as well as that Micconope 1851 are doing, is going to be home runs. So what we have is we got a partnership right now with Fabletics, Uber, ZipRecruiter, and I'm forgetting the other one because I'm on my phone. I'm driving, so I can't look at my phone right now. But they're setting aside a certain amount of resources for us, as well as a few other collectives that we've kind of partnered up with. And really, it's whoever is signed up for Micconope 1851 through our Base Path app, you are eligible to receive not just a one-time payment, a consistent monthly payment that you'll get for name, image, and likeness. It doesn't matter if you're the starting wide receiver, the starting quarterback. It doesn't matter if you're the backup catcher on the baseball team. The only thing you need to do is be a student athlete at Florida State and basically have your FSU.edu email. You register through us. We make sure you're a Micconope athlete. Make sure we can represent you. These representation agreements that we sign are not exclusive. You could go. We actually encourage people to be with Rising Spear. Encourage guys to have an agent. We're just here to really build and develop. That's what makes us different. But this deal right here, it's sustainable, it's growable, and it's going to put you with some of the biggest brands in the nation. And each week, we're going to hope, I say each week, don't hold me to that. We're hoping to make some more announcements moving forward where they're going to put these pools of money in here. I talked to a couple of the guys who are already excited. I said, hey, we're not telling you to just, like other people, we're not telling you to just sign up and pray something's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, get your behind in here, sign up so we can get you a check. And it's not is it life-changing money right now? No. But this is good money that can help pay a bill, and for some it may be equivalent to what a scholarship check is. So that's kind of where it comes down to. And what I've done with my research is basically talking to the people, talking to the student athletes in the manner in which I can only do it. Everybody can tell you how to do it, but they never lived it. I was a student athlete with the kid, so I know how short that scholarship check is. But a lot of these guys are really only in it to make a couple $1,000. They want to focus on playing ball. So what we have with this deal through Micconope 1851 is basically we got a way for you to get a name, image, and likeness deal and be able to focus on ball. And I just want to give kudos to my business partner and co-founder, Mike Underwood, for really going out here, continue to beat the pavement, negotiating, and landing this landmark deal, which is it's a big deal for us being a smaller collective. It's well over 6 figures, and could potentially get into the 7 if we continue to execute and do this thing the right way. But I love it because we're now able to give young men and women. I want to stress this is not for just football players. Every FSU athlete, track and field, softball, baseball. If we have a tetherball team, come on. I don't know what all sports we got, but but I do know that you can get some of this money, and that's always been our focus: education and reaching out and developing every student athlete so that they can be the future Micos. And if you don't know what a Micos is, a Mico is our big time boosters, our $1 million boosters at Florida State. What better way to continue to show the growth of Florida State University by taking the people who we all know and love, the athlete, and creating the future millionaires to be able to build in. That's your name, image, and likeness. Because as I've always stressed, in the University of Florida, University of Miami, everybody else has stolen my phrase, and that's on me for not copywriting it. It's all about taking your 4 and converting it into your next 40. That's basically me. I'm a walking NIL deal, and all I'm trying to do is show these young men and women how to do this and how to go get the bag without losing respect and dignity.
I thought you were talking about the other phrase for a moment that you put on the hats, but all right.
Oh, definitely MFTK all day.
Absolutely. Can the general public help out by donating to Micconope 1851 or not, or how?
Yes, and this is how we structure we're not a subscription-based business, right? So, but what we do take donations for our mentor series and our development. So when we have guys come in to talk about athletes, about life as an athlete, and it's really a round table where we talk about our accounting. It takes money and resources to get these experts up, and we also have to have a facility. We have to have other things that we do. So any donations that people give go to the athlete, not directly, but in terms of making sure we can have proper things for them to be able to learn adequately. That's one thing. Number 2, we have a Micconope 1851 scholarship that you could donate to, which actually we go and we partnered with the Seminole tribe of Florida, and we actually will give $1,851 to an Indian student, a Seminole Indian student that attends Florida State. So they'll get a scholarship on behalf of Micconope 1851 through the fans. So we're raising funds for that. That's a way to donate. And I've put this out here because there's so much BS that gets put out about name, image, and likeness. So if you're not sure where the funds are going, right? Rising Spear is 100% donation based. 100% goes to the athletes. Micconope is 100% goes to the athletes. I'm not 100% sure about this new one that's coming up, so I'm not going to speak on them and not know. But if you're not sure and you're like, man, I think somebody's taking money, no problem. Pool your resources with some other fans if you want to. You can come to me, and we will give the specific athlete that you want that name, image, and likeness deal. And we'll make sure there's a clear ask and a clear give. Even if it's a FaceTime or coming in and cutting some cake at your kid's birthday party, we'll find something to where you can do to make sure that athlete agrees upon and that makes you satisfied. And now you know that Kalen DeLoach got $1,000 from you and your friends, and it didn't go to anybody else. The only thing that may happen is if you go through BasePath and you use your credit card, there's credit card processing fees. Take that up with Visa. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I hate credit card processing fees as a business owner. I can promise you that. But those are the things that we can do and that we're willing to do. I just don't want people just running around ignorant about what name, image, and likeness is. And that's really what we're trying to do with Micconope 1851. And we're not going to just be making a bunch of braggadocious announcements. I ain't Ruiz. If I was a fake billionaire, I probably would be Ruiz. But it doesn't benefit me to do that. I'm going to talk about something when we have it. And even him, he's retracted some of the deals that he's given to people because it's all about ROI. This is business. Mark, you got one of the most popular YouTube college sports series around, and you still have issues getting some advertising dollars, and people gonna see it. Why the heck do y'all think people are just so friendly to athletes these days? They ain't never been that friendly. It's all business, and that's what we're teaching these athletes.
James, we need Ruiz to help Miami buy their way into the Big Ten so that we can buy our way into the Big Ten. So let's not totally bash them too much. We need the check clear to get them to the Big Ten, join us in the Big Ten, and then we can bash them some more, right?
Gotcha.
Okay, please.